Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have our fourth match against JoeyFontaine from battles 4, 11, and 20. He is a fellow PokeTuber who's also made many appearances on the channel back on Sun and Moon. And as you can see, he has another very strong and well-balanced team, so it's definitely going to be another good one, and we're going to get into it. So, looking at his team, I really wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with. He definitely has a lot of solid choices there, but he actually just ends up leading with the Seismitoad, as I decide to lead with my Politoad. So, Battle of the Toads to start things off here, and of course my Drizzle is going to activate to make it rain on the battlefield right away. And I'm actually going to go for a switch right out of the gate, predicting the Stealth Rock on his side. I want to get a free switch into my Tornadus, Big Bird, hopefully, as he does just go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up early, so I do get the free switch. So this turn he is going to go for a switch here, doesn't want to take an attack from me, so he's going to come in with his Magearna. As I do go for the Hurricane, it is guaranteed to hit because the rain is up, and that isn't going to do much of anything, unfortunately, to the Magearna, as I am going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So I have to go for the switch here. There's not much of anything I can do to this thing with Tornadus, so I'm going to come back in with my Politoad and take some damage from the rocks, as he actually just goes right for the Floor Cannon. So I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, so I do take that pretty well. That takes me down to a little over half, and he does get the harsh special attack drop. So because of that, he has to switch out here. He is going to switch directly back into his Seismitoad, probably hoping for the water move on my side, but I anticipated the switch and went for the Psychic instead, which is going to take him down by about a quarter, which was not too bad. And then he is going to regain some health with the leftovers. So, unfortunately, I do have to switch out here. There's really nothing I can do to this thing with Politoad, so I'm going to come back in with my Tornadus and take some damage from the rocks, as he does go for a Toxic, and he is going to land that to badly poison me, unfortunately. So that is going to be it for the rain. He is going to regain some more health with the leftovers, and I am going to take some damage from the poison. So here I am actually going to outspeed him, and I'm just going to go straight for a Grass Knot. I'm guessing he wasn't predicting that. It is not very common to see that on Tornadus, but I do have it, and I did just go for it, which is going to actually take him out and drop him down to 5 Pokemon, as I am going to take more damage from the Life Orb and the Poison. So then he is going to come back in with Magearna, and I'm going to switch out here. The toxic damage is racking up, and I do want to get my Regenerator to activate, so I'm going to switch in with my Excadrill, the Gravedigger, and I am going to take some damage from the rocks. My Mold Breaker is going to come into play, and he actually is going to go straight for the Floor Cannon yet again, which is not going to do a whole lot of damage to me. It's going to take me down to about 2/3 and partially lower his special attack once again, and I am going to regain some health with the leftovers. So here I'm going to go straight for the Iron Head. I was actually predicting a switch on his side, but he stays in, which was a bit of a surprise given his special attack drop. I actually get a crit there, which knocks him into the red. He does survive, hits me with a hidden power, I assume Fire, to knock me down to about half, but that is okay. So this turn he is going to go for the switch, probably predicting another Iron Head. He is going to come in with the Rotom Wash, as I did just go for the Iron Head, unfortunately, so not going to do much of anything there. But I'm going to regain even more health with my leftovers this turn, as he is actually going to regain some health with his leftovers as well. So here I am just going to go straight for the Earthquake. I know I should outspeed him. I am going to be able to hit him because of my Mold Breaker ability through his Levitate, but unfortunately he does survive that in the red, which is going to let him go for a Will-O-Wisp, which is going to land to burn my Excadrill, which is going to cut my attack stat, which is quite unfortunate. I am going to regain some health from the leftovers yet again, as is he, and then I am going to take some damage from the burn. So this turn, I'm just going to take the opportunity to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on his side of the field. Since I am burned, my attack stat is significantly lowered, so he actually just goes straight for the Hydro Pump here, which is going to be enough to finish off my Excadrill and drop me down to 5 Pokemon. And then he is going to regain even more health with the leftovers. So then I am going to come back in with Tornadus and take some damage from the rocks. And I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse here in case he decided to switch out. Also didn't want to risk missing the Hurricane, so that is going to finish off his Rotom, dropping him down to 4 Pokemon, and I'm going to take more damage from the Life Orb and the Poison. So then he is going to come in with Aerodactyl and take some damage from the rocks, and his pressure is going to come into play. So I'm going to go for the switch here yet again. I do want to get my Regenerator again to keep my Tornadus healthy. So I'm going to come in with my Buzzwole, good old Roid Rage, take some damage from the rocks, as he does go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Aerodactyl. And he actually decides to go for the Hone Claws this turn, so that is going to give him an increase in attack and accuracy, so trying to set up to do some damage to my team. So this turn he is going to outspeed me, go for the Stone Edge. He is going to land that to drop me a little below half, but I do survive, and it is time for me to bust out the old Z move on my Buzzwole, which is of course going to be the Rock Z move, the Continental Crush. So this is coming off of Stone Edge, so this will definitely do massive damage to anything he decided to leave in. And that is obviously going to be more than enough to take out the Aerodactyl, dropping him down to 3 Pokemon, and also activating my Beast Boost to give me an attack increase. So then he is going to come in with Volcarona, and he is going to take a lot of damage from the rocks there. And I'm going to decide to switch out here to save my Buzzwole for later. So I'm going to switch back in with my Politoed and take some more damage from the rocks, and of course get the Drizzle again to set the rain on the battlefield. And he actually just decides to go straight for a Psychic here, which was a bit of a surprise, but I am going to take that pretty well. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest. This turn he is going to just go for a Quiver Dance to get his +1 in special attack, special defense, and speed, again trying to set up on me, but I am just going to go straight for a Scald here, and because of the boost from the rain, that is going to be enough to take the Volcarona out, dropping him down to 2 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with the Cinccino and take some damage from the rocks, and he is just going to go straight for a Tail Slap here, I'm guessing in case I decided to switch. So that is going to be more than enough to finish off my Politoed, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with Arcanine and take some damage from the rocks and get the Intimidate to lower his attack, which is good, obviously. So I'm just going to go straight for an Extreme Speed here. I am Choice Banded, so I know it'll do a lot if it doesn't KO. He does survive that with about 1/4 of his health and go for the Rock Blast, because I'm sure he does have the Skill Link ability, is guaranteed to hit 5 times. Luckily for me, I do survive that in the red with 17 health, which was great. So this turn he is going to switch out, knows he can't survive another Extreme Speed, so he is going to switch in with Magearna, maybe hoping to survive an Extreme Speed, but after the Stealth Rock damage, he is not going to be able to take one of those. That is going to finish the Magearna off, dropping him down to just 1 Pokemon, as that is it for the rain. So finally, he is going to come back in with the Cinccino and take more damage from the rocks, leaving him in the red. And here he actually decides to forfeit, knowing that he could not survive another Extreme Speed. Again, I was Choice Banded, so that is definitely going to be the end of the match right there. So I won that one 4-0 against JoeyFontaine, but it was a good match. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, if you're interested in battling me, just let me know in the comments section of the video, and we can definitely battle. I normally play Smugon singles OU and under, so if any of you guys want a battle, just let me know. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.